beating heart of London, an area of just 8.5 square miles. But every day, more than 1 million people pay us a visit here in Westminster, and that's on top of our 250,000 residents. Managing all that traffic is a 24-hour job, one that drivers don't always thank us for doing. But if we weren't here, the city would grind to a halt. We understand that parking in Westminster can sometimes be frustrating. That's why the council has been working hard to improve its parking service. And we tried to make the rules as clear as possible so you know exactly what to do to avoid getting one of these. But too many people are still making mistakes, so I think it's time we got some help.
I've noticed you've got rid of parking meters. How should I pay for my parking now?
There are more than 40,000 parking spaces in Westminster, and it's now easier to pay than ever before. You can pay by mobile phone or use our new chip and pin pay and display machines. Or why not park in one of our 14 secure car parks? You can even pre-book your space.
Can you explain the rules about single and double yellow lines?
Single yellow lines usually mean there's no parking between 8:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Monday to Saturday. You can park outside these times, but keep an eye out for curb markings as they may mean longer controls apply. Nearby signs will tell you everything you need to know. You can only park on double yellow lines to load and unload your vehicle and also to pick up and drop off passengers. If you park on double yellow lines and leave your vehicle, expect to get a penalty charge.
How long have I got to load or unload my car?
Whether you're driving a commercial or a private vehicle, you can unload for an unlimited time up to 11 a.m. and for a maximum period of 20 minutes between 11 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. You need to make sure there are no curb markings indicating a loading ban, and there has to be evidence of continual activity. So let us know by leaving your hazards on or someone with the vehicle. Please remember, if you're driving a private vehicle, you can only stop on the yellow lines if the items are too bulky to be carried from the nearest available parking bay.
If a bay's suspended, does it mean I can park there for free?
Well, I'm afraid not, because bays can be suspended for a number of reasons, such as roadworks or household removals. The council will always try and warn drivers before a bay is taken out of action, but it does mean there is strictly no parking in the bay for the duration of the suspension. However, we have now introduced these return to service stickers, so when you see them on the suspended sign, you can park there again.
What are the rules for disabled badge holders?
Blue badge holders can park for up to 4 hours in a disabled bay, and in ordinary bays they can park for an extra hour free of charge after their time has expired. Blue badge holders can only park in disabled bays or paid-for spaces. Westminster's white badge scheme is for disabled people living, working and studying in Westminster. It allows holders to park for free in most spaces with the exception of suspended bays and those designated for doctors and ambulances, diplomats and personalised disabled bays. Remember, blue and white badge holders can't park on yellow lines, except in the cases we mentioned earlier.
Why are you called civil enforcement officers now?
Our change of title reflects the wider responsibilities that we have. Our job now encompasses reporting damaged street equipment, abandoned and untaxed vehicles, and helping police keep the streets safe. We are supported by mobile and static CCTV cameras, and we take our own photographic evidence. Drivers should be aware that a penalty charge notice can either be attached to their vehicle or sent to them in the post. Well, that about wraps it up from us for now. We hope you found it useful. Before we go, remember, always read the signs. They'll tell you everything you need to know about parking at that location. Alternatively, ask one of us. We're glad to help. And don't forget, our website's full of useful information about parking in Westminster. Go to www.westminster.gov.uk/parking. And you can also order or download a free copy of Westminster's Park Road Guide to keep in your glove box.